Hey y'all, it's Melissa at Messy Creates. I thought we would just do some random crafting today. I hear from a lot of you that you're snowed in or the weather's really nasty, and today ended up not being too bad. For us, it started off very cold and windy and then ended up sunny. So, but tonight is supposed to be really, really cold. So we are not getting snow, but the title of this one might be Snow Day Crafting or something like that. We'll see. I thought I would just pop on and do an extra little video. And I am in the mood to play with Valentine stuff. I don't know why, but it's coming up and I'm ready. I dug out some paper. I dug out some ribbons. I have some printables. I have some paper punches and some paper pads. And I thought we would just have some fun. This one, some of this my sister gave me. This is some of the stuff that came from my sister's house. Not the printables and the ribbons so much. But I got a lot of paper punches from her. And this is one of them. It's a big one. And it punches this. I had to look it up. Because it punches. Well, now let me get it untangled. This right here. And I'm like, what in the world is that? So, see the design on the thing? Well, there is a puzzle piece heart punch that Martha Stewart makes. And then there's this one, which is called Garland Heart. So if I can find it on Amazon or something, I will link it. But I don't know if I will. So, because I did look. I wasn't calling it the right thing. But I'll look again. If I can find it, I will link it below. But anyway, I thought that would be kind of fun. One of my new shelves, and you'll see I have glitter all over my desk. And that is not like me. But also in the stuff that my sister gave me, or I ended up buying just a whole lot of stuff from her. So, like a big carload of stuff. She let me pre-shop her yard sale. So, the first tote of stuff she gave me, and then I went and bought some more stuff from her. Anyway, one of the things that was in there was this garland. And it kind of reminds me, it's not snowflakes, but it kind of reminds me of that. And I thought that I would hang that from my long 6-foot shelf. I think I showed you or told you about my shelves that my husband just put up for me last weekend. So, anyway, I was thinking, you know, because I thought, well, having some Valentine, having a heart garland. I know that I have one from a long time ago that I made. Excuse me. That I made. And I don't know if I can put my hands on it. So, if nothing else, I thought, well, I don't know if I want to punch 6 feet of this. But if I did, I'd probably do white, red, pink, purple maybe. Or at least white, red, pink. And break it up a little bit. But anyway, I thought I'd show you that. I don't know that would necessarily go on our paper crafting today. But I'm going to set that to the side. I just wanted to get this punch off the desk. Or out of my way anyway. So, alright, let me move some of this ribbon. I found my big red rickrack. It was right where it was supposed to be. I don't know what my problem was. But I found it. And I have a little bit of Valentine's ribbon. Not a lot. And I do have some Valentine's washi. This is a die cut that I have. It's a die cut. It's not a paper punch. It's a border die cut. And I had cut this out a while back. And it was in with my Valentine stuff. So, we might want to use it. Let me get this random. I've been paper punching and stuff. So, the first, this is, it's a vintage Valentine set from Brooke at Recreations by Brooke. I only printed out one of the pages because I wanted the most colorful ones. A lot of it's vintage. It got a vintage vibe to it. Like this vintage postcard is really cute. It's really pretty. But I wanted this girl for this project. So I printed that out. It's on lightweight cardstock. And then I'm sure everybody knows KB and Friends on Etsy. I printed off some of their printables, Valentine's printables. I had bought these a while back. So I'm not sure if these are current ones, or I'm sure you can find something similar. Again, I didn't print off the whole set. I just picked and chose whatever. I didn't print all of them. I just printed some of them. These are some Valentines that I have. Some vintage Valentines. And I scanned them and printed them. And they got cut off and overlapped and whatever. So I printed them several times. So I thought that we would make maybe some tags. I don't really have a plan. Some tags, some journaling spots, some tabs, pockets, some kind of journal ephemera with all of that. And we're already 5 minutes in. Okay, so I have some random scrapbook paper. This was from my sister's pile. And then I have these two paper pads, which this one is kind of Valentine's. It has some punch outs. It has a lot of them, actually. I don't know. Joy, I guess, could be for Christmas or any time, but peace and joy, you think of at Christmas time. And those could be Christmas colors. I don't know. Anyway, but they have hearts on them. So, we might use some of that. But this definitely would be Valentine's. And it's not big enough to put in my journal. So I thought I'd make some tags or something with it. Let me just pull out a piece of that so we don't have to flip back through there again. Beauty, that's pretty. It's got several. Okay, so this is definitely hearts. A heart filled with happiness. I don't know. I'm not going to tear it out because they'll all fall out. Let's see if there's any other paper. This looks like, it's almost like ready-made journaling spots, doesn't it? If you just cut it in half and put, it's got the little hearts right here. Let's set that to the side and see how we want to use that. I mean, obviously you could fussy cut out that, you know, the inner image right there, but why cut off all that pretty floral? Okay, this is definitely heart related. It's got hearts on it. And that could be anything. That's pretty. Okay. And then this isn't specifically Valentine's. It just has some papers that we could use. You know, like the purple. I think, yeah, this is Paper Studio. I have some of this in bigger paper. This is not, it's scrapbook paper. It's not cardstock. This is more cardstock. There was a couple that were more Valentine's than the others, but I seem to have passed them. Anyway, I just wanted to get that off the desk. Just moved over so that we can use them if we want. And then I have my Valentine my box. I have seasonal boxes like this that I keep all my paper and ephemera in. Now this was some stuff from my sister's also. I'll use that. This was, it says, I feel like a tiny bird with a big song. I don't know why I put it in the Valentine's, but I did. I'm going to not work with it tonight. These are huge stickers. So much fun. But it has hearts on it. You melt my heart. I love Bo Bunny. But anyway, here's another little paper pad. I'll set it to the side. This is where I had printed off those Valentines. I can't find this one. I want this one, but my printer had, when I printed this like last year or the year before, my printer had messed it up. Here's some more Valentine's ribbon. Here's some Valentine's stickers and some chipboard. These might be fun, like tag toppers. Here's some, there's a bunch of Valentine stickers, so that'll be fun to work with. And then this was from my Skechers shoes. I'm going to hang it on my February journal because it's a pink heart, right? So I've got twine. I've got, oh, this is some more of Brooke's printables. That one looks a little bit better. I can't find, maybe it's in here. I can't find the actual, here's some puppy stickers. Here's all those candy hearts or conversation heart stickers. I don't know why this is in here. And I'm going to quit digging in just a second. That looks like it was going to be a journal or something. And ended up not. Oh, here's some red rickrack. That doesn't have... I have a place for it now. There's twine. Anyway, we have all this to work with if we want it. Here's those again just on paper. In a smaller... I scaled them down. And I think... Oh, we have some more chipboard stickers right here. So we might use these. These are just Dollar Tree stickers. But I think I have spent enough time plundering. We're not going to actually get to make anything if I don't hurry. And then I've got some... Oh, here's more chipboard. I've got stuff in here that doesn't even need to be in here. But I'll clean it out later. Alright. Let's get to crafting. I usually show you that like right at the beginning of the month. But I thought, why wait? I was in the mood for, oh, this was in there too. This was part of the stuff for my sister. I haven't opened it yet. It definitely has some Valentine ribbon and stickers and I don't know. Anyway. All right. So what do we want to play with first? Oh, I have more paper punches. I can show you that in a minute, but here's my button, some buttons that we can sew on. And I moved everything. Now what am I going to work with? Let's start with some of these. And it's going to take me a second to cut them out, but we can chit chat and whatever. We'll cut one or two out and then see what that does. But I thought these would be good or fun tags. And the other reason that I'm doing this, I always do this type of seasonal stuff too close to the actual holiday or season. And so I thought, you know what? This was just kind of a freebie video. I wasn't going to post a video. I wasn't going to shoot a video today. And I actually woke up with a really bad migraine this morning. So we decided not to do any of the things that we were going to do. And then finally this evening, you know, I've just kind of chilled on the couch and taken my migraine meds. And just, eventually it went away. Thank goodness. But let's do, this one's super cute. Because I think these will make cute tags. And they'll be good because they're already cardstock. And they are, I think all we have to, we don't even really have to add anything to them. But we can just add some ribbon at the top or something like that. Just to zhuzh them up a little bit. And I thought the same for some of those KB Friend bingo cards. Those I can cut with the paper trimmer, and that should go a little quicker, but this isn't taking too long. I do have some pink ink out, pink ink. I don't know that I have red out, but it's not too far down. If I wanted to ink some of these, I'm not a big inker, but ink does hide a lot when you're fussy cutting. Like if you don't want that white trim, you can ink it. So for example, now this is pink, not that. No, that's probably going to make it worse. I'm not going to do that. This has red ink on it, I think. But see how just inking that little bit, and that's just what's on my little sponge. It just tones down that white a little bit, so it hides some of that stark white. And especially since these are vintage, you know. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a big inker. but I just thought I would point that out. Okay. Seeing how I had a lot of white. Well, the only thing about inking is if you're going to do one area, you got to do them all. So I'm not going to do this one. This one doesn't have as much white. That definitely distressed it up a little bit too. So I thought that I'm going to set these two from off to the side. So this wouldn't lend itself to using like this type of ribbon necessarily, but I do have some twine. I have some of this, what is this called, raffia? Stuck it in the Valentine's. This might be too red. I don't know what that has on it, but it's made it stiff. Maybe this red rickrack. Or this one. This might be too red. But it's Valentine's ribbon. It's okay. So if we were to do it like that, it wouldn't be too bad. I'm almost thinking this would probably look the best. Let's cut off a little bit. And then I've got this is a lot of stuff that she gave me. Okay, I do have a small snowflake punch. Somewhere in here, I thought one of these little ones was my, was a heart one. I know I saw a heart one somewhere. But I think I need to get rid of those. I need to go through. I'm sure that between what I had and what she gave me, I have duplicate stuff. Just looking for a regular hole punch, I guess. What is that one? That's a star. That's kind of neat. I don't necessarily want it for this one, but that was kind of cool. Maybe that's what I thought was a heart. Yeah. Okay. And I think this one works. We'll see. Now, I thought about doing it off to the side like this, because you can either hang it, and then obviously you can just write on the back. I just thought that would be fun. That's probably too long, huh? Debating on putting it, I'll put it right here in the center. I have a feeling this is not a great hole punch, but I'm gonna do, okay, it wasn't bad. Now let's see, do I want, coming from the back, I think, and then that way the loop will be on the front, right? Now, if you're gonna tie it to something, you would want that a little bit longer, I suppose. Let's see. I don't want to rip it. Because it's not super thick cardstock. Okay. That'll work. And then you can open this up a little bit. I think I can fan it out a little bit. Mercy. I talked too long in the beginning. Yeah. Like that. And then my husband's in there watching TV. I don't know if you just heard him cough. Here we go. It just kind of opens up, so it fans it out. Anyway, well, I'm not going to fiddle with that a whole lot more, but I just thought that'd be cute. It'd be cute down in a pocket, and then you can write on the back. So there's one. But anyway, the other reason why I thought about doing this early is because I'm thinking about where I want to put the hole punch. I don't want it. It says, you've got a lot of gall when you try to stall. Please say you'll be mine. Just be my Valentine. You know, some of these vintage Valentines, they were a little pushy. I don't know. Okay, I got it there. And then let me see if it looks better if it's just tied. That might be the easier way to handle this raffia. Or I hope I'm calling it the right thing. If it's not raffia, somebody correct me. And then I'll spread those out. I'll fan them out later. Yeah, see, because that would have torn if I had done too much to it. But anyway, what I was saying is, and I keep interrupting myself, is that maybe, I'm not making any promises, but maybe I could get some out in Happy Mail. I need to just make random stuff, right? And then just pile it up. And, or not pile it up, but, you know, put it in like a, well, I really thought I was going to be able to cut that ruler. I can, for the most part, except where this heart is. Okay, so let's try right on this side. I did pretty good on that one. I don't know what I'm going to use that ruler for, but it was just cute. Okay. Anyway, what I was going to do is cut these off. I need to get this out of the way, though. There. I'll finish cutting that out later, but I thought that might be cute across like the top of a, actually would be a very cute page border, wouldn't it? And that very well might be. That is actual ruler. I just held it up to my ruler. That is actually 10 inches. It's to scale. So let's see, what would you do with the ruler? I'm thinking a page border. I don't know, but it's cute. Okay, so now let me whack at these a little bit. So, since these are just rectangles, except for that, I'll have to cut that. Oh, it's got a little spinner piece. You could put a brad in. How cute is that? Oh, that would be so cute. Too cute, too cute. Okay. That was just telling about her angel policy. Or, KB and Friends. All that wording down there that I just cut off. Okay, that's cute. That has a lot of great uses. Obviously a tag. This little, we might have to actually do that. I have some brads laying around here somewhere. And I think that would be the perfect. Do you see another game piece? But put the little arrow and put a little brad through it and let it spin. How cute would that be? I don't know if we have time to do that on this one or not. Seeing how I took up so much time yakking. Okay. And try not to leave any white edges. But these were definitely easier to cut out with the paper trimmer than by hand. I will probably cut one. I don't know if I can cut the other with this one. Maybe. Yeah, okay. I was thinking it was going to be too small of a sliver. So we've got this, and then this would be a good... it's too small to be a tag. I mean, you could use it as a tag. I would just make this like a little journaling spot. I don't know. Let's set that one to the side. This one, because it's oriented this way, makes a cuter tag or just ephemera. This one is so cute. Let's see. Cut this little arrow out. I can size, because like these bingo cards on this next page, I actually would like those bigger. So I will probably resize them. And because these would be, I'm not going to do it right this second, but those would be great tags. The size that they are now, they're good for like ephemera, which is fine. You know, a lot of these are for like junk journals and, you know, where you just put ephemera in them. I don't know that a lot of people, or I don't know how they use a lot of that ephemera. Because a lot of the people that I watch make junk journals don't actually journal themselves. But they make some beautiful journals. But I often wonder, all that pretty ephemera, how do you use it? So, let's see. This probably needs to be a little bit bigger too. But, or I guess you could just glue it to wherever you wanted it, but I like my idea of having it a little spinny thing. Let's see, I put my brads up. Let me see, how much time do we have? Okay, so I got about 6 or 8 of these boxes from my sister. And they have just all kinds of... Now I mixed my stuff. This was my stuff right here on top. The Tim Holtz stuff. But I mixed my stuff in with... Okay, I want small brads. Look at... Oh, those are magnets. Wow. Okay, they're strong too. Do I want gold or black? Those are too big. I like the little black ones that I just had. Oh, I'll do a little white one. There we go, little mini brads. Now my niece packed a lot of this stuff in here. We sat on the floor and packed all these boxes because I brought in, she already had some of this stuff in these boxes, and then we dumped them all out and we mixed my stuff in with them so that we could incorporate them into my space too, and then they went up on those shelves. So, oops, I forgot to put those up, and those. I will get those in just a minute. What did I just do with the little brads? Did I pack them up? Really? What a dingling. I bet you one of you was sitting there telling me you just packed them up. But yet I forgot to pack up that stuff. Okay. Let's see. And I have a itty bitty paper punch. That's not going to work. It'll work for this, but I will probably have to, it's a teeny tiny. Let me see if I can tell where it's going. I want it in the middle. Can y'all see? Okay. It's not going to reach in there though. But I think I do want the white. That's bronze. Well, that's hard to hold. Ooh, I hope that little paper punch isn't too bad. Okay. Now I'm going to use my pokey tool and poke a hole. Probably just in the center of the board. What do you think? I mean, obviously it's not long enough to spin to one of those things, but I just thought it was cute. So I'm going to use my pokey tool, poke a hole right there, and put this in it. Ah, that's hard to hold. Okay, go in there. And then go in there. And then you got, now that puts some dimension into your journal, but it's so cute. There we go. It's probably too tight to spin, but you get the idea. It twists. How cute is that? You can put let's hang out, will you be mine? How cute is that? Okay, so that by itself is cute. And then if we wanted to, we could put, I think this would look good with it. If we put a little, I don't even know we have to do that. What do you think? Because if I put a hole in it, it would go right here. Yeah, and make a cute tag. Alright, let me put a small hole. Let me see if I can get it centered. And then I'll have to go down a little bit, like that. I have that long one that does the ribbon, but it's really the one I got for Christmas, I think. And, oh, that's not what I meant to do. Well, I meant to do this. Well, it's been 30 minutes and I've made 3 tags. Oh well. Hopefully you're getting some ideas or inspiration or something. And hopefully you're crafting right along with me. Okay. This is where I typically tear it. So I'm trying really hard not to do that. This ribbon is very stiff. Okay, I'll play with that later. And we'll finish that. I just need to tighten it a little bit. And then that's cute. That is so cute. Look at that. Okay, so we have these 3 tags. And then this ruler, which we're going to probably make a border. These 2 things that I don't think they need. I mean, I have some like pink rickrack. We could doll it up. Zhuzh it up. Zhuzh is my word for the week, apparently. That's too bright. We could use these little chipboard pieces, but I don't know. I don't want to do that and just add thickness without adding purpose, if that makes sense. So I like those as is. These are super cute. This little airplane, oh my goodness. I'm not going to sit here and, have you watch me fussy cut all this. I thought I'd show it to you. But I do wish, let's cut this one out from Brooke. And, where did I lost the Be My Valentine. It's in the middle of those papers somewhere. This postcard is really pretty and would make a great tag as well. If you do, even if you don't do a vintage theme. Let me cut. I'm not going to worry about the white around it. I'm just trying to do it quickly. And I like to show you when I do the, when I show you printables, I guess I could print too. But I like to show you what they look like, the full sheet printed out, you know what I mean? And you can see if you want to get it. I'm assuming that Brooke's printable, her vintage Valentine, I'm assuming this is still in her shop. It's Etsy. It's on Etsy, Recreations by Brooke. But I will link her YouTube channel, and you can follow the trail from there. had. Yeah. See, Recreations by Brooke, Vintage Valentine. Good job for putting your logo and the name of the kit on your page, because I was playing with some printables in my planner earlier and I couldn't remember, and I couldn't find it on the printable to give credit to the shop. So, okay. Anyway, so there's that. She's going to make an adorable tag just on her own, and I think that that's going to be too bright red. Now you could add her to something like an envelope. You can. We don't have to put anything on her. This rickrack would match, or not rickrack. This what's this stuff called? Raffia or whatever I called it earlier. It would match if we want to put a thing on her, but I think I'm not going to. Do I want to put anything on her? If I had some vintage red lace, it might be cute to add it like to her skirt, but I don't have any vintage, true vintage. So, do we want to do anything like that? I don't know if I can contort this ribbon like that. I could probably do it like here. That hides her shoes. But the only problem, and that's cute, the only problem is if you're going to use it as a tag, that would catch. So that's probably not a good idea. So you do it around her bonnet. No, we're going to leave her be. She is perfect just the way she is. Nope. We're going to leave her just the way she is. And if we decide at a later date, or if I find some more ribbon that's hiding from me or something like that, this would be the only thing that would match that vintage red. And I just didn't, I mean, it's fun, but it's not, you know, it's okay. It's not great. It's not fabulous. So let's use this on something. And then let's use our buttons. Oh, that could be, how could we use the buttons with her? Like having them, I'll think on that. Let's use these for something. This one. We could zhuzh up this postcard. I have a feeling this is the back side to this postcard. So, no, I'm just going to cut it. It'll take me longer to uncover my paper trimmer at this point than it will just to cut this out. Now this one I would think that you would want to ink. I'm not going to ink it right this second because I don't have any vintage. Yeah, I might. I'm wondering if I have any handy on a little brush or a sponge or anything. Corners. I'm just rounding the corners just ever so slightly. Just a little bit. Okay. And then we can cut that one out too in a minute. So, like I said, I'm assuming that if you wanted to use this, this is the back and then this is the postcard. I say you don't have to do that if you don't want to. I'm thinking that it can make two because I like this as a front as well. You're just going to journal on the back, so what difference does it make, right? So, what do we think of some, that has pink in it. That would go with that. that would definitely go with that. And just kind of as a tab. That's pretty. It's very modern with the vintage feel, the vintage vibes. I have some light pink. Hold on. I have light pink brick rack. I have some large, and then I have small. This is kind of what I was thinking. You know, we could zhuzh it up. Zhuzh it up. Wondering how this big brick rack would look on it. I kind of like, I don't know. It kind of, let me trim that so it's not so not quite so fluffy. I've got to empty my garbage. See, that way it adds, because you can put the larger brick rack up off of the top. This was a little bit more of a pale pink too. So, if not, I could punch these in pink and we could put a couple of buttons on here. Would that give it more of a vintage feel? Well, let's find out. I don't have any pink paper out, but I certainly have it right here. Bear with me for just a second. I have like, I'm looking for this like vintage pink. That's more of a peach. Red. Well, that's too peachy. Okay, never mind. Scratch that. I wonder if I've already used it. Because I don't remember that being that peachy. See, it looks pink right here. What about... that's like cotton candy pink. This one will work. What a way to open a paper pad, right? From the side. I did not do that. That was split open like that. Okay, so I'm going to punch a little one and a big one, and we're going to see what we like better. I don't like that this is not... Sorry, I put that in your face. Okay, let me see if I can get... If you watched my what I got for Christmas video, you know I was having some issues with this one. And I was playing with it again before the video. And you just got to push it down one more notch. It like cuts and then it embosses, and it doesn't like real thick paper. It's a little pinkier than I wanted, but it definitely could be cute. Kind of sticks to that little vintage vibe. It would be cuter if it had some yarn in it. I'm still going to do this. So let's get out our Fabri-Tac. And Emma, I need to refill this bottle. And what did I do? Let me cap it back so we don't have a volcanic eruption there. Oh. Hey. I scooched it up and then now it has glue all over the back of the... Okay. Just wiped it on my pants. That's all right. Okay. Like that. We'll let that dry. And then we'll figure out if we want the buttons on it. But I think it looks kind of cute. Maybe the big one's too much. Maybe it just wants little buttons on it. Maybe we put a little button right there. Ooh, what do we think of that? I think that's kind of cute. I like that little one. The little one is the 1/2 inch. It's listed down in my Amazon links. I like that a lot. Let's get the Fabri-Tac back out. Make that decision. Anyway, there's this is an inch one, and then this little one is the 1/2 inch one. And I'm glad I got both now. Okay. There. That kind of made it a little romantic looking. I don't know. It just gave it something. Okay, I'm going to set this one up here to dry. Again, if I had more time, I would run thread through it. And, you know, so it would have some yarn. Ooh, I have a mess. A mess. And so, since we didn't use this postcard for the back of that, let's do something with it. I'm thinking because it's gonna go in probably on the side like this. Yeah, I would think you'd put it in a pocket like that. So I would decorate the top, the side of it. I mean, you don't have to. You could put it in a pocket like that, but it would, most pockets are, I would use this as a pocket and then put this in it. I think that would look cute. So I would put like just a little bit of decoration right here. And that might be it. I mean, you could use the red, but I think this is kind of lending itself to that pale pink. So, do we want to do the same thing with the little button? Did we like that? I kind of did. Did you? Uh-oh. That one might have gotten cut a little short. Let's get that and that. Now, that doesn't have to have anything to do with that right there. We could do something totally different if we want to look at, where did some of those stickers go? I think most of these are going to be too bright. Like, you know, this has a vintage feel. Oh, this little lips, the kissy lips. We could do that. Like somebody kissed the postcard. Do we want the pink? It's a little bit different pink. Okay, go on, button. It's not your day. Not your day. What do we think of that? Sure. Why not? Why not? Oh my goodness, it's almost time to go. It's almost been an hour. I didn't even get to half the things that I wanted to. I gotta stop starting the video with yakking. But I wanted to show you what all we were working with. But there we go. We have time to make one more thing. I have all this paper should I do with it? Let's get out of the vintage realm here. Let's do some pink, purple, and whatever really quick. And then I can use maybe something like that. Okay, so this is pretty thick on its own. So I would definitely want to cut it here. My journal for next month is going to be taller. It's going to be a standard book, you know, kind of a standard book. So I think I can cut this one right down the middle. Let's see, this should be an 8 by 8. So if I cut it 4, that 8 is still going to be really tall. I got an idea. Let's cut, yeah, it is 8. So let's cut 2. What is the shallowest pocket you could think of? Okay, so if we cut 3 inches, that could be a pocket, right? Sure. I have more than one of these pieces of paper. So this could be a pocket. It's too wide, but we're going to set it to the side. And then these should be 5 inches tall. They are. And then we're going to cut them to 4. So they'd be 4 by 5. I would have rather had 4 by 6. I should have just cut 2 inches off. Or left them at 8. But they're going to be little short tags. Okay. Now these we could do like this hot pink up here. Move over button. You already had your turn. We could do hot pink. We could do I don't think I have hot pink rack. I have hot pink twine. Oh, I have this like eyelash. Ooh, yeah, let's try this. I have 2 things of this. Where is the end? I don't know. Well, here's an end. That looks very romantic, doesn't it? And then if we put, let's put something on it. The only thing is again, if you're going to put it in a pocket, this dimensional stuff is, it's hard. I mean, put it up here, but if you put it down here, it's hard to get. Now, do I want to, no, I think I want it across the top, maybe. Or do I want to tie it? Let's try tying one. Where's my hole punch? Right there. Let's get a big long piece. Or at least, you know, longer. And let's push it through. This is kind of hard to, I started at the back, at the front, not the back, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter. That's going to be too floppy to be on like that, I think. I think it's almost going to have to go across the top or down the side or something like that. I think I probably just shredded all the fluffy off of it. Oh, I already have. Okay. Do I have purple? I think I do. Do we like that? I'm not a huge purple person, but that might have to do because I already punched the hole in it. And it does have, I think it has purple in it. Maybe not. No, that might not be purple. I thought it was. Let's see about this red rickrack. Or we could cover up that hole with the big red rickrack. Big red rickrack. And pretend like that hole never happened. Here, you stay there for just a second. I mean, you'd see it from the other side, but you're not going to see it if we played our cards right. I don't like the red with that. I want something hot pink. I don't know how this, I mean, this is too short of a piece, but I'm not sure how this would do. No, see, it's too bumpy to tie like that, I think. Okay. Well, let's just do, I don't have any other hot pink anything that I see. Oh, I do have some washi. I have some red, white, and pink heart washi, and I have this hot pink washi. Let's see, where are we at on time? We're almost done. Well, that's kind of neat anyway, even with ribbon, right? That doesn't hide the hole, it accentuates it. That would kind of hide the hole. Yeah. That would hide the hole, sort of, kind of. I don't like that as well as I think I like this. And then I guess I'll just have to get some hot pink ribbon. I suppose I will, huh? Okay, so I think if I cut it in between there. I mean, we could use purple anyway. Even if we don't like it that much. Now my husband's talking on the phone and I can hear him. I don't know if you can hear him or not, but let me see. I can't get this off. So, well, it's time to go anyway. I wish I had gotten more done with you, but that little game piece was really fun. And that was kind of fun. I'm going to have to cut that a little bit, as much as I don't want to. But in order to get the hole lined up. And then I either can put some, like, maybe I can find some vintage pink lace or something, something that will work. And then this would go right there. And then, you know, well, it's okay. All right, so we did get a few things done. These two will go nicely together or apart, whichever. This one we decided not to do anything to because she's pretty just like she is. And I think she will fit very nicely in a tag. I mean, in a pocket like that. Or just glued on the page. Or she might be a little hard to tip in. But, and then we have these and these little vintage, and I'm going to fix the little vintage Valentine's tags. And look at her picking out her Valentine. And then, ooh, I got to hurry. And then this little game piece with the little spinner. That took some extra time, but I think it was worth it. I think that is precious. So anyway, okay. And then this one we didn't get to. But it was fun. I hope you enjoyed it. And I appreciate you being here. And yeah, I thought just some little extra fun kickoff Valentine's or February or whatever you want to call it. February kickoff crafting or something like that. Or snow day crafting. Who's snowed in? Raise your hand. All right. I appreciate you being here. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And be safe and be well and be crafty. Bye.